investigations are undergoing. And they also listen to us. So they said, yes, people have different opinions, but whatever information that we have, it will be very much important if we provide those information so that they can work together with us to know the truth on what happened. And then later they'll make a comprehensive statement based on their findings.
Zitakuwa, hebu niambie wapi pichata moja? Shosho kuna album gani ya ile mazishi? Shosho kuna album gani ya ile mazishi? Hana album hata moja. Wewe ulimcharge ukachukua mpaka pesa. Hana album hata moja. Baba Talisha, let me tell you one thing. People might be so quiet ukadhani kwa sababu you have all those things. Mi huwezi nyamazisha. Huwezi nyamazisha. Siwezi nyamaza na sitawahi nyamaza. Kitu ingine I wanna tell you, usijaribu kutunyamazisha. Mimi sitanyamaza mpaka mara ya mwisho, mpaka nijue ukweli. Sitanyamaza. Na nataka niwaambie sasa, Shosho anatafuta justice ya Chira. Anaitafuta na msidhani ati tutanyamaza mpaka tupate justice. Najua mnajaribu ku-demoralize, mnatuambia itaisha kama ya Jeff. Sisi hatutaki kujua. We will try our best na to make sure Chira amepata justice, because a lot of things are not adding up. If kama wewe ni mtu kona akili, you will just see a lot of things are not adding up. Lakini sasa kwa sababu watu wengi nyinyi ni ignorant, hamtakangi kusikia ukweli. Nimewambia this thing is so embarrassing. I know kuna fans wa Babati, kuna kila mtu kuna fans wake. Hata kama sina fans, mimi nasema kenye na feel ni ukweli wangu. Sawa, hata ili nibaki hapa na watu wengine niwaambie story yenye niko nayo kwa roho. Kenye najua na ni ukweli. But whatever Baba Talisha did the other day, aende apologize wa Shosho, amwambie I'm so sorry kwa sababu walifanya kitu mbaya sana. And then if you want to know that this guy is lying, there is this time ameambiwa atoe receipts. Akasema ati yeye alipea Shosho, alitransferia Shosho pesa date 27 after the burial. But let me ask you why. Mbona hizi statements za bank zenye alileta zilikuwa za date 26? Alitoa wapi hizi statement kama alipea Shosho hizi details? Ukinipea details zako, umenibadilishia mpaka bank. Mimi ndo niko na pin na kila kitu. Nikitaka M-Pesa statement zako nitaenda wapi? Mpaka nikutafute wewe. So Babati anasema alipea Shosho pesa before hii siku 26, alimpea 27, si ndio? Sasa alitoa wapi hizi receipts juzi? Alizitoa wapi juzi na Shosho ndiye akona details zote za bank? So Shosho is so right. Babati akona pin ya Shosho ya pesa. Okay? Me, I will say it because I know that, and I know I'm so close to Chira na nafuatilia kitu kwa umakini. So if you want to support Baba Talisha, mimi sikukatazi. Wewe msupport. But me, I will stand with Shosh and I will stand with Chira. And you guys need to respect Shosho so much. Wachane na Shosho. Pumzike. Sisi tutamfightia. Okay? We will fight for Shosho. Yes. Hivyo tu. Kila kitu quickly on our side. Tujue ni nini ili happen.
Yes, Obidan. Chesoni mambo?
Poa.
Where's Obidan?
I don't know. Yeah.
Because there's some statements I want to make, and I wanted Obidan to be present.
No, just say it.
Okay, just a minute.
But you guys need to open your eyes. Wacha niwaambie nyinyi hata mjionge vitu mingi zenye zinafanyika. Mnapenda, you want to listen to people because views. You want to believe somebody because I don't know why you believe people, but me, the truth that I have, that guy is lying. He's lying. Because if you never even gave Shosho that 40k yenye alipewa na Salasi,
until pressure yatarudisha.
I'm ready to go. So this is a statement I want to make, and probably I want it to go to record. I've really tried my best to bring justice to Chira. I never knew him as a person. I was never his friend. I came to concentrate more about him after his death. So I was so much touched. So that's why I was able to look for people like you, Obidan, and also TWD. I have worked so much with TWD. He has issued a platform whereby we've discussed so much and we've done so much together. So first, I want to tell you, Chesoni, you know, with someone like me, I'm that person who will never be intimidated, no matter how much you abuse me. Most of the times when I even talk on live, I don't read comments. I concentrate with what is coming from my head. Everyone, we really have to understand that people will have different opinions, people will have different views, and that's very much okay, you see? That's human nature. There's nothing we can do about it. So when we started Justice for Chira, there has been a lot of questions that has been raised. First, there are people who have been saying that he got an accident. Second, he was killed. So some of us believe that he was killed. So I told people for quite some time that there's a huge big step that we were about to take, and personally I've taken that step. So I want to make these statements as follows. As from yesterday, I had a very long conversation with DCI Kenya headquarters, and we talked a lot. And they've been going through these lives. They've been hearing these debates about Chira and stuff like that. So, and they've been following most of us and listening to, like, especially TWD. He's really a huge fan there. People listen to him a lot. So, this is what people need to know. Chira, I was told every death, every mysterious death that do happen in this country, they're always subject to investigations, be it accidents, be it murder and stuff like that. Every mysterious deaths are always subject to investigation. So the moment Chira died on that very night, the people who took the matter were sorry, I was reading some text from Regina, the daughter to Shosho Kesa. So the people who took her case was the traffic department, and after that, the file was opened by DCI Karuri police station. So DCI headquarters said, you know, if you do not trust Karuri, probably we can raise the matter with them, but still, the issue will go to Karuri. So if Karuri will be overwhelmed, the only thing that can happen is they can have a backup from homicide department, from DCA headquarters. And that is what normally happens. You remember like the issue of Jeff, Jeff ilikuwa, was it Kasarani police station? And you know, they had to get backup from DCA headquarters. And also the issue of Boni Halwale Pia. The DCA Kakamega had to get backup from homicide department from headquarters. So they said Chira'S file is in Karuri police station, and then I was linked to a certain top security agent in Kiambu County. I will not mention the name. And we also had a conversation. First, he even said sometimes he gets entertained in these platforms. So the good thing, something that really made me feel good, these people are following up on Chira'S case. Everyone knows. So he told me that he knows the case and the file is at Karuri police station with the DCI department. So what did he do? He linked me to the DCI Karuri police station. So the DCI Karuri, I will mention the name because most of the people are Mesema Washongana. He's called Mr. Peter Alengo. I talked to him. He said he's aware the file is with them. The investigations are undergoing. And they also listen to us. So they said, yes, people have different opinions, but whatever information that we have, it will be very much important if we provide those information so that they can work together with us to know the truth on what happened. And then later they'll make a comprehensive statement based on their findings. So again, there has been these allegations of a warrant of arrest of TWD. There's nothing like that. I confirmed with the
It is
DCI.
wrong. And I'm telling these people that Baba Kilecha was lying to them at Truth Watchdog is going to be arrested.
I'm
It's
coming
all
there.
lies.
I'm
I don't know why
getting there.
they lied so much.
There's nothing like a warrant of arrest. So what happened? Faustin took Shosho to a DCA sometimes back. He's the one who took Shosho there. That's the information I got. And then they were forwarded to Karuri. They were forwarded to Karuri DCI. After they were forwarded to Karuri DCI, okay, they made an OB, they made statements. And I've always been telling people, any Tom, Dick, and Harry can go to a police station and say anything. But whatever you say will be subjected to an investigation, you see? So they didn't even know that the Chira'S file was opened way much before. So probably, way much before. So we are going to work together with the WD and present all the informations that we have to Karuri DCI, and they will be working. The headquarters promised me that they will be working together to make sure justice was done, because I emphasized to them, please, let it not be like the issue of Jeff, whereby people ended up not knowing what happened.
Exactly.
This time, I really emphasized on that. So they are professionals, and I know they're going to do their best, and I know that we are going to get a comprehensive statement from them so that we put the matter to rest. And then one thing that I want to request everyone, I will also have a conversation with the TWD. This did not only come from the DCIO Karuri, it also came from the top security agent in Kiambu County. It was an advice. First of all, this is what they said. There's nothing wrong when people talk about Chira'S death on social media. It is allowed. They said that even civilians are allowed to do their own investigations. Because if it was not like that, they will be arresting everyone, you see? So let no one intimidate you. Let no one stop you from talking. As long as you know, whatever you're talking about can help the authorities to investigate, talk about it and present it to them. But there's one request that they made to us, of which I felt, for once, I talked to them and then I felt it was really helping. They did request us and me probably to come and talk to you guys that it's about time we probably tone down a little bit when it comes to talking about this matter, so that we allow them to investigate, and we also allow the family to have some peaceful moment to mourn Chira. Because we've done the best, and also they said when we keep talking about it every time, what if someone killed him and that person is outside there? That person will be watching, and that person will spoil a lot of evidence.
Never find him. Exactly.
So that is what the top security agent in Kiambu County advised me, that probably that person will spoil evidence, and it will really we might not end up getting justice. So for once I felt okay. That's really good. I think it's time whereby we need to talk to each other, and what we've done, I feel, talk and then to each other, and then probably we tone down and present everything that we have to them, so that we work together. Because they told me this. You see, the authorities work with civilians to get information. Because most of the informations, especially the DCI, they told me.
Wait. Let me talk to these people a little bit. Okay. There are these people that are putting these crying emojis. So, I personally, I do not attempt to block anybody's opinion. So that's why I don't close my comment. Anybody. This is one thing you have to understand. I'm not against anybody. I'm just saying, okay? And you guys need to think about that. Please, for once. And grow. Imagine if it was your brother who, or your mother, or anybody close to you. Imagine if this was your friend. You guys need to think about that. It is not about me. Don't do it for me. I'm not doing it for me. Okay? It's not for me. So you guys need to think. I really don't want to have to close my comments, but I have to do it. Okay? Because some of you, I don't know why. I don't know. If you feel like you don't have to watch this live, just swipe up and go feed yourself the information you want. Thank you.
Sony, I think the best thing we can do, this is what I always do. some, you know me, when I always talk, I don't look at the comments. So when you look at that comments, you'll just get depressed. You avoid the comments, and me, that's why me, I'm never bothered with what people say, because I even don't know what they say. I don't look at the comments. I'm busy with my notebook here trying to read the notes that I did indicate
I
that I wanted
give
to
them
read.
a platform to, like, you can ask a question. You are free to ask, but don't be
Yeah.
a mediocre. Yeah, don't be a mediocre.
So
Don't be a mediocre.
I'm about to finish.
Like,
I'm about to finish with the
continue.
DCA part.
Yeah.
So, okay, where was I? Like they said, we should now probably tone down and allow the authorities to do the investigations because the file is open.
Yeah,
So,
true. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've talked to all these agencies, and they will confirm this probably, because I did my best. I made sure this is what I wanted to do and this is what I wanted to push for. And finally, I've been able to push for it. I've talked to this headquarters, I've talked to DCA Kambu County, I've talked to DCA Karuri Police Station through their DCIO. Yeah. Now, another thing that I also want to put across, and that one, you see, on the issue of accountability. Now, this is the action that I took. On the accountability, I talked to.
Continue. Me, actually, I don't have anything to do with the accountability.
No, I'm just saying because
let us fight for justice. Mimi nilikuwa nataka tu kuambia Baba Talisha, kuna vitu zingine alisema pale kwa live yake ilikuwa za uongo na nilikuwa najua ni za uongo. Nimeshamwambia, nimeshamaliza. I don't have beef with him. I mean, I don't have any grudge with him. Umeona, na he doesn't pick my calls nikimpigia. So this is where I can address that. Umeona, but me, we don't want to kupigia, we talk. Me, I like to talk. Mimi sina, I don't have time for beefs, man. Mimi sina time ya beef. Niko na maisha yangu tofauti. So if you think mimi niko hapa kwa sababu ya beef, no, I'm just putting out a point. Alisema vibaya. Okay? Na nimesema because I know it is the truth and I know he lied at some point. Hapo alidanganya. Umeona? Na nimemaliza hiyo story hivyo. So what is the hate for? Huh? Stop it, man. You guys need to grow up for once. Umeona, saa zingine, like if you want to live in a democratic world, why are you trying to shut somebody down? Somebody who is talking his mind. Umeona, we live in a free world, man. You need to think of that. And the only freedom we have is the freedom of speaking and thinking. It's speaking what you think. Thank you. Can continue, Redon.
Yeah, so what I've done, I'm also saying a comprehensive, it's just a comprehensive statement about the issues that have been there in the public. So what I've done about accountability, today I talked to a public auditor, and this is what she said, and it's good also she has been following all this live. So this is what she said. Especially she followed the last live that Faustin did made about the Jews, about the accountability. So one thing that she said, of which I did agree with her, you see, you cannot come and then read accountability to people in a video platform. You're only reading to them the figures that are on a paper, because accountability, people need to sit down and scrutinize those papers. People need to sit down and scrutinize those papers. You don't go on live, open live, and then you read to people the information that are in paper. People don't know where are they coming from, you see? And then another thing that she also said, I'm just noting down because I'm always very keen when it comes to taking notes, by the way. Another thing that she said, if those statements were reading Shosho's name, which means the bank account was hers, right? So
true.
Where did he get those statements? Did Shosho give it to him?
Like,
that was the question that was being raised. Another thing. So another thing that she also said, for us to understand this accountability well, forget about that bank statement. Let's say the way Baba Talish, the way Faustin said, he transferred 7.4 to Shosho. I love maybe Shosho entered to a statement only 7.4. That's okay. You see, it's balancing, right? You see? So, but the only thing that will make people and an auditor understand what happened are those pay bill statements. That is the only thing that will make people understand what happened. Because remember, he had the power to transfer from pay bill to bank account, right? Yeah, so if probably could be having all those pay bill statement and people to sit down and scrutinize, that is what will make people understand.
Back statement then ilikuwa na 8 million. Atupe pay bill.
No, it's hiyo ni pay bill. It's a pay bill statement. Hiyo. So that is what will make that hiyo ndio kizungumkuti kwa actually did not even think much about it, by the way. So yeah, and then moving forward, I've tried and I hope this is gonna happen. Shosho can get them. So I talked to her daughter. I told her, don't rush. You guys take time, analyze what happened. Then this will always happen after some time. Eh? So nishamaliza hiyo statement accountability, and honestly speaking, personally on my side, personally I still don't believe all that, but it will come to a time whereby we shall probably get to know the truth. If everything was done well, well and good.
We all have a right to believe and not to believe to whatever Baba Talisha presented. Nobody is forced to believe. Now, I'm not the only one who's been speaking about it. Watu wengi wameongelea na not everybody akosaidia Baba Talisha, which is acceptable. Kwa hii society tunaishi saa hii, umeona? Kwa hii society tunaishi saa hii, kila mtu akona opinion yake. Na I think it will be good tuki emphasize on that. Kila mtu akona ile haki ya kuongea. So wewe kama unaona ilikuwa sawa, ni haki yako kuona hivyo, na pia mimi niko na haki yangu kuona haikuwa sawa. So don't deny me my rights trying to prove your rights. Kila mtu akaina haki zake. You're speaking in your rights, pia mimi naongelea nikiwa ndani ya haki zangu. Asante, continue.
Now the third one,
because I want everybody to talk. Okay, I want everybody to talk. Yeah, please, I want everybody to talk. Let everybody share what they want. Mimi nataka hivyo because others are not giving a platform to that. Me, I'm giving to that. I'm also giving my mind. Okay, tufanye hivyo ndo tusaidiane, because sasa okay, and I said mwingine I said at the end of the day tutapata justice ya Chir. Kwa tunakuja tu kupiga mdomo. So please.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let us work on that.
So
thank you.
On the third one. So the third one, Chisoni, is about protecting and respecting Shosh. So this is what I'll say about this. You see, when these issues were going on, when we kept on asking questions, we were asking questions to individuals, especially when who killed Chira, accountability. These questions were directed to individuals. So at no time or at no moment, let me use Faustin as an example. We've never come out to discuss his family. We've never come out to subject her daughter to maybe social media bullying. We've never come out to subject his family and stuff like that. So I think it is only important if we can give the lady her space. It is only important if we can respect the lady, because Chesoni, I won't lie to you. Each and every family out here have their own issues. But you see, we don't bring it out in public. There's no family that is just 100% correct. An example, me, I was brought up by a single mother, but that does not mean that I have to go out and bash my mom and stuff like that. You see, people, it is not Shosho's fault that she's a single mother, and there are so many single fathers outside there, single dads.
Obviously, kidogo lazima angekorogeka. Everybody used to say that. Nilikuwa mara yake ya kwanza kushika pesa kama hizo, obviously angekorogeka. And let me tell you the truth. Mimi na wewe tunajua Baba Talisha ndiye alipeleka watu pale, akapeleka contractors wake pale wajenge Shosho nyumba. Wale contractors wakapropose deal, si ndio? Shosho akakatana na hiyo bill. Hapo si ndio shida zilianzia. Si ndio? Hapo ndio shida zilianzia. Tusemeni tu ukweli. Wale contractors Baba Talisha alileta, Shosho aliwakataa. Akasema hawezi renovate nyumba na 5 million. Juzi yeye anasema Shosho alikuwa anataka nyumba renovatewe na 5 million. Haki watu, wachana na Shosho apumzike. Mimi nawaambia tu kweli. Wewe Shosho, umenyanyasa Chira ya kutosha. Msingie kwa Shosho, wachana na yeye.
So another thing that niliambia the daughter, Regina.
Let me tell you, usijudge Shosho. Labda kuna mtu alimcoach. There's somebody who coached him wrong. Umeona? Akamwambia wewe sema hivi na hivi na hivi. Iko hivi na hivi na hivi. You don't know. You don't know, by the way. You don't know. Siku moja acha nikwambie, hizi vitu zinafanyika hapa. Life ni hivi. Ni merry go round. Haita kuhit leo, but in the near future. Wewe hebu msijudge Shosho. Umeona mpaka mnatunda.
Chesoni, do you know what happened? There are some people will not understand. huyo Shosho alikuwa na so much, like her chest, her heart was so much congested. She needed just to pour it out, and it's understandable. You see, that people should really understand that lady just wanted to spit it all out. There's no way she could speak, and that's why she just did what she did.
Amesema ajengewe nyumba, wewe imagine, nyinyi mlimpromise, nyinyi mlimwambia mtamjengea nyumba. Hata kwa amesema ajengewe nyumba, alikuwa amekubali kukaa na shida zake. Ndio mlisema kama hata angejua mnamletea shida zote, simngeacha hata kumchangia. Simngeacha basi Chira'S zikuwe na familia.
So it is very much important if we can respect her and we respect the family, and we just let them be. Yeah, we let them be.
Respect to.
Alafu something that I also want to put across.
Apewe respect yake. Wacheni kumweka online, wacheni na hizo challenge. Wacheni msameheni hata kama alikosea. Forgive her. Forgive Shosho hata kama alikosea. Everybody forgive her. Let her be. Let her be.
Another thing that I think I also advised Shosho through the daughter, she should now learn to protect the mother away from public bullying. Ache hizi story wasiende online because nasikia anatafuta for some interviews.
Ache kuwa kwa mama anamwambia mama amesema hivyo amesema, asikuwa anamwambia hata kishwa sauna hizi story.
Yeah, true. I told her that because it's good. It's good. I think it's also good for a mental state. For mental health, sorry.
TikTok iko na pressure nyinyi watu. And a lot of pressure. Mtu anaweza kufa na pressure kwa sababu ya TikTok. Na si ati it's making money for them.
You know, Chetsoni, for people, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something how to avoid this TikTok pressure. Like for people like us, especially our age, just don't care, just don't mind. You see? Just don't care and just don't mind. You won't be affected. Just don't care, don't mind. Because people will just say and don't care. And me back in a points mbili, Chesoni. Let me just allow me to go through them. I finish. So nishamaliza ya protect na respecting Shosho. Alafu another one, it's about you and Obidan. I really wanted to address this about you and Obidan. And I think you've talked much about it. Let me tell you something. As a man, never allow yourself to be intimidated by anyone. You see, a man was created to protect and provide, you see? So you always need that strength to be focused. But the moment you allow yourself to be brought down by probably this social media platform and stuff like that, trust me, you will melt down. That energy, that manhood energy will just be brought down. You'll get into depression, you'll get into sickness and stuff like that. So you and Obidan, please do not allow yourselves to be intimidated by anyone. Do not. Be firm on what you believe in. Be firm on what you believe in. Speak your mind. You see, as long as you're not physically hurting anyone, as long as you're not abusing anyone, just always speak your mind.
I have not abused anyone.
Always speak your mind.
I just spoke my mind. Na kila mtu akona haki ya kuongea. Umeona? Kila mtu akona haki ya kuongea. So, kila mtu ameruhusiwa kuongea. Msinyimane hiyo nini ya mtu kuongea. Acha mtu ongea, speak mind yake. Maybe inaweza saidia mahali.
There's that freedom of speech even in our constitution, you see. So I want to encourage you guys, you always just be strong, and we shall always be there for you guys. And this is my appeal, and we've organized. I told you, Chesoni, there's a group that I've been working on behalf of a certain group, those group that were after justice for Chira. So including you people, wewe my friends wa Chira na probably watu nyoko comment section kama walikuwa marafiki zake. We want to do something for Chira in a special way. I've talked to you, I've talked to Obidan, but we'll do it undercover. People will know later. So we want to we are not doing any mchango. Most of us have means. So we want to come through, pull our hands together.
Mimi sitaki pesa. Sasa pesa, you have to tell me 8 million. Sasa tukianza kugawa.
Hawa watu wenye wanataka pesa ndio kuna shida.
Sasa tutakula nini hapo? Tukianza kugawa hiyo pesa tutakula nini hapo? Hakuna kitu tutakula. Shida ni msiharibiane jina.
Wacha nimalize hii point, Chesoni.
Yeah,
So
watu
we want to come through for Chira in a very nice way, so that we also
Exactly.
contribute wherever he is. He will really smile and say, okay, people are really there for me. So we are planning something, and we shall come together. I've talked to Obidan. We'll do it undercover. People will know it way much later, and I think it will be so
by
good
the
for
way,
the family. It will be so good for him also. So
let me tell
we
you
shall.
one thing.
People will know.
Let me tell you one thing. If and everybody has to thank Obidan so much. If Obidan and Church never came out, Shosho angerudishiwa 40,000 ilikuwa imepotea. Angerudishiwa. If Obidan never came out. So mimi hapo nitasema congratulations to Obidan. Amefanya kazi mzuri. At least ile kidogo
And I'm proud of him actually.
Tumerecover ile kidogo ilikuwa ipotee. Na ilikuwa exam hizo. So sisi tumerecover hapo, tunasema tumewin kama sisi. So wanamnatia Obidan pressure, but from the other side amuoni kuna kaukweli kidogo kalikuwa kamejificha mahali. You don't want to see that. And I don't know why, but it's okay. Kila mtu ako na option. Sawa. Mimi nitasema Obidan, thank you so much for what you did. At least ulifungua watu macho kawaambia there is something that is wrong somewhere. Mbona nani sawa?
So, hiyo ndio ilikuwa point yangu ya mwisho, like we just want to come through and do something for Chira, and that will be good for the family, it will be good for him wherever he is. Atakuwa najua kuna watu walimpenda and watu wamemfanyia kitu kingine mzuri. We want to make his memory to be beautiful, you see, and there's a time that apart from what I told you guys that we want to do, there's another thing I talked to Obidan sometimes back. I think after that tutaka chini to brainstorm tuone how we can probably sit down and see how we can achieve it, so in order to make sure that generations zingine zinakuja kujua Chira alikuwa msee mwingine mfiti sana, you see. So it's not all about the scandals. And alafu Chesoni, something else, just a minute, something else. Let me tell you something, and this is, if you know, I'm trying to encourage you, because you know, like you Obidan and those other two, like kuna huyo manzo Mombasa, alafu the other lady anaitwa nani, I've forgotten the name. You see, you people were the most people who felt that death apart from the family. You see? So this is what I want to encourage you people to do.
Wacha nikwambie, hizi information wapea semi peke yangu najua. Ni watu kuna wale friends Chira wanajua, but ni waoga, hawataki wanataka kwa hii TikTok they play safe. Me I'm not playing safe. Me I'm standing with the truth, and I'm standing with Shosh. Period.
Apart from all that, make sure you don't
hata sijangi gift hapa nikuja live. So mimi nitasema ukweli yangu.
So make sure you also don't allow the memories of Chira to fade away.
Ukweli.
So yeah, keep fighting for it, keep protecting it, keep talking about him, keep doing so many good things, and all it's gonna be fine. Hizi vitu ni vitu za dunia, we all go through them at some point.
It will end one day.
Yeah.
Ukweli. It will end.
Alafu wacha nikwambie,
ni mapito tu. Ni mapito, tutapita na itaisha.
Chesoni, listen to this. Let me tell you something. Even in the comment section here, let me just read them a little bit for a minute. Me see so mingi comment section, trust me, I don't read. So let me tell you. Do you know even people, including wasinyoko kwa comment section, there are people who are going through a lot. You see? Kuna wengine wanakuja to comment hapa, and I understand them. It's normal. There are people who are going through a lot, and the only way they can do is to vent, to see nini, because you do not know what's going on in their lives. You do not know what's going on in their mind. So let's just understand anyone who is negative. They're not negative without a reason. They have a reason to be negative.
I know. They are frustrated and they want to frustrate me also.
Don't allow that.
You cannot frustrate me.
Never allow that.
Frustration.
Never allow
I know
that.
People are
because
frustrated. They want to frustrate others. Me, I'm not
frustrated. Frustration zao wanataka kuletea wengine. Oh, there's affection. Affection, me, I'm done with my point. So probably if you can make 1, 2, 3, and maybe if anyone has questions to ask, I'll stay a couple of minutes.
Wewe mwenye unasema babati. Mimi si nimefungua hapo. Come tell me why.
Okay.
Period. You have that chance to do it. Yeah.
Is it a public is this a public place? So I can vent anything? Can I vent anything? Okay, so my question goes to the donkey.
Yeah.
Um, we've had a lot from both parties, from your side and from the other side. And
Yes.
sisi kama watu wengine, we are floating and we don't know what's going on. Like we needed the both accountabilities from the both sides. Like the Dawn, we expected you to come with your accountability so that we can know. Unajua sisi tunasikia tu pesa iliibiwa but hatujui ni wapi. They came with their own accountabilities, and we expected you guys to come with your own accountabilities so that we can compare and you can contrast from the both parties so that we can align from there where we lie. So